Hi everyone, welcome back to another one of my cryptocurrency update videos. And of course, I'm going to be covering Vechain today. I'm not going to go on the weekly time frame just because I'd rather wait for the end of the week to cover that, because I've already just covered the weekly close, so I may as well let this week play out first. So I'm just going to do the daily. I might take a look at the 4-hour as well. So on the daily here, we have this rising wedge over here in the past, which of course, as we know, is a bearish pattern. So it's lived up to that, let's say. It's lived up to the pattern, and with the targets down here, which we have hit, and we have actually surpassed that as well. Obviously, if you look at the line where I'm drawing here, we are kind of retesting this area here as well. So yeah, we're retesting that, you know. We could be retesting. I think, in my opinion, we're retesting to head back down again. I don't think we're just going to happily go back up now. And I'd love that, but I don't see it happening at the moment. Yes, we may be doing this consolidation here, or maybe we might go up a tiny bit, a bit of hopium, just because I believe that we're a bit overextended from our moving averages. So if the moving averages came down as we're heading up, I think we're going to hit our head and roll over again. I just don't see any kind of bottoming out structure or any kind of structure to suggest we're going up, we're making lower lows. You know, broke a low, we broke a low, and what happens when you break the low? You go to the next low, and if we see where that next low is, it's around here really, it's around the 0.035 cent mark. And of course yesterday I said we had to get above this yellow line to be bullish. We haven't done that. We're kind of just retesting it and hitting our head and to roll over instead of pushing up and above. But let's add some fibs on now. I'll add a couple sets of fibs, but first of all I'm going to go from here to up here. So swing low to swing high. Yeah, lines up pretty much with what I just said. So we've lost the one here. Obviously, that means technically the next maximal target is the 1618, and that lines up with our next low. Obviously, we've got this low here at the 1.272, so we could get stopped out there around 0.04 cent. But obviously, if you lose this low, you get to the next one, and that low is a lot of support in this area. So it's a very strong support, a strong level, and that lines up with the 1618 at 0.025 cent. Now, obviously, I don't want this to happen, and what I do believe is that we're not in a bear market. We're in like a short-term bear market within the bull cycle. I do believe that. Obviously, if you zoomed out of the charts, we're in a huge uptrend. You know, we're breaking structure at the moment, short-term, and that means we are going to come down. But I don't think it's the be-all and end-all at all. I don't think it's just going to plummet. We are going to hit in my opinion, we are going to hit our all-time highs. It's just when, really. It's not an if, it's a when. I know it's going to happen, it's just when, and right now we're heading down. Remember, the bigger the dip, the bigger the rip, as Louis Crypto would say. The bigger we dip, the bigger push we can have to reach our all-time highs, to reach our bull market targets. But these things take time. It doesn't happen overnight, and that's what you need to get in your head, okay? Not like you specifically, but just some people. Okay, you can't get rich overnight. It doesn't happen like that. Obviously, one day the charts will plummet, but you could be in the charts for 5 years in cryptos without any movement, and then all of a sudden it will plummet like up, and it will just fly, and it will all be worth it, all those 5 years of struggle. So that's what crypto is all about. It really tests you. It tests your patience and your belief as well. But if you stay strong, trust me, it will be worth it. Anyway, so yeah, technically for me to be 100% bullish, we need to be getting back above the 0.618 here to be 100%. You know, we're above that 20, above that 55. And we may consolidate between here. That's what I'd like to see if we were bullish, and we're clearly not. I mean, we've lost the one fib. We're going to get stopped out at any of these three levels now. We're kind of just floating. I think the next is 1.272 and the next is 1618. And hopefully that will be our lowest point, of course. We don't really want to go, but it's an absolutely fantastic buying opportunity around here, guys. Accumulation is what you need to be doing right now when it's low, okay? Not selling, not panicking, just accumulating more coins. Dollar cost averaging out your money would be the best way to do it. But that's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. That's just what I do. So do as you please, of course. Okay. And I can just do a shorter term fib as well. It's really short term, but I just want to see here. So our next mini short-term level, I think we're going to go to the 2414 down here. So that's at 0.038 cent. Obviously that fib was just silly, like I was just looking at it, but let's have a look on the 4 hour. Because I've given you our targets on the daily, which aren't the most important, but let's just see. And yeah, so we've made a little W bottom here, but I think it's more of a hopium. I think it's going to take us to a short-term high, maybe back to here, maybe back to the 0.057 cent to then go lower again. Obviously this is still our key level, and you can see here on the 4 hour why that is, because now there's two options. We're either going to go up to the 555, hit hold support and continue up, or we're going to break above the 20, hit our head and then fall back down again. So obviously the 4 hour is not the best time frame to look at when you're in these uncertain times, but for short-term analysis it's still valid, and I do believe we're going to hit our head back here and roll back over again. I want to be wrong, this isn't me being negative at all, it's just what I'm seeing on the charts, but obviously I believe we're going to hit our head to roll back over here, so just be cautious there. Lucky, my cat is going crazy. Stop! Yeah, so I've lost my train of thought now, guys, for goodness sake. But yeah, it's just clear we're going down. I mean, look at all this. For days and days and weeks, we were holding this support here, this pink line. We've broken it and we've just free fallen. Yeah, we found an area that the chart likes. You know, yeah, we found maybe a double bottom. Yeah, we've got a big wick here, but I do believe we're going to hit our head and roll over. But obviously, we just have to see how the chart plays out, guys. Don't forget to keep an eye on 0.057 cent, because if we can break above that and hold it as support, that area is key, and that means we will be heading back up. But yeah, guys, subscribe to my channel. We're so close to 100 subs. Obviously, there's not really much more I can update you on, but I'll keep doing these videos for you and just to see if anything changes. But yeah, like and comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.